Many foreigners contact our law officer with the same question. My flight stops in Brazil. Do I need the Brazilian transit visa? The short and clear answer is no, you don't need. In most cases, you do not need the transit visa to pass through Brazil. Brazil has international transit area in main international airports, and this allows passengers to change flights without entering Brazil territory. When you remain inside the international transit area, Brazilian immigration law considers that you never entered the country. This is why a transit visa is not required. This situation is very common to travelers whose flights stop in Brazil only to connect to another international destination. However, there is one essential condition. The traveler must already have a confirmed ticket to final destination outside Brazil. This ticket proves that Brazil is not the final destination, but only a stop during the journey. A very common mistake is believing that a flight stop automatically means entering into Brazil. No, you can't do this. You understand? You can't inside Brazil just because you in transit international area. Don't do this. This is not correct. A stop in Brazil is not the same as entering Brazil, as long as the traveler stays inside the transit area and does not pass through immigration control. Problems begin when something unexpected happens. If for any reason the flight is cancelled, delayed, or rescheduled, and the passengers needed to change to a different international airport in Brazil, the situation becomes serious. To move from one airport to another, the traveler must leave the transit area and enter Brazil territory. Without a Brazilian visa, this is not allowed. You cannot leave the transit area, you cannot take a domestic flight, and you cannot travel between airports in Brazil without a valid Brazilian visa. In this situation, immigration authority may deny entry even if the traveler intention is only to continue to journey to another country. If this happens, the correct solution is to contact your airline immediately. The traveler should call or send email to your airline company, that you bought a ticket, and request a new international connection departure from the same airport where the traveler is already located. If this is not possible, the traveler may need to purchase a new international ticket from that same airport. Without a Brazilian visa, there is no legal way to leave the transit area. To summarize, Brazil does not require a transit visa. Brazil allows international transit inside airports. To travel must have a confirmed ticket to the final destination. And the traveler cannot leave the transit area or change airports without a Brazilian visa. Understand this rule before a traveler can avoid stress, delays, and unnecessary problems. If your travel's plan involves a stop in Brazil and your situation is not completely clear, professional guide is always recommended. Thank you and see you in the next video. Bye now.